It is Friday night, our weekly family dinner night. The dining room walls are practically bulging with the activity they contain. Around the table, the family gathers as I take it all in from the kitchen. Elvin, my husband, at the head of the table, talks with a son-in-law about the engine in one of the trucks. Our 3 daughters discuss a recent wedding in the family and the pending birth of the first grandchild. My ears pick up a couple statistics of a favorite sport and the verbal sparring of the younger children who are elbowing each other for a position at the table and in the conversation. The aroma of brown butter and homegrown beef permeates the air. As I place the final dish onto the laden table, I wipe my hands with a corner of my apron before removing it and hanging it on the hook. I seat myself at the table next to Elvin, place my hand in his, and expectantly wait for the familiar hush that will happen when the family takes notice that the meal is ready, the cook is seated, and we are ready to pray the prayer of thanks. I take a deep breath and hold it for a second, as if by inhaling and holding, I can somehow keep this moment with me for eternity. This is it, I think. We are doing it. The years of toil and tears are paying off, and we are beginning to see the rewards for our efforts. Thoughts of thankfulness are now forever intertwined in my memory with the flavors of the meal and the comfort of conversation with family. I whisper a silent prayer of praise to the Father who walked with us every step of the way, for the days his love and faithfulness carried us, for the times he whispered encouragement to keep swimming against the current when all we wanted was to drift effortlessly downstream with the masses and rest our weary bodies and minds. For the wisdom he supplied at just the right time, and most of all, for the endurance he supplied to get us to this point of gratitude and joy in the journey. Our reason for this way of life is not about the homegrown beef in the cast iron dish. It is not about the homemade noodles or the garden fresh peas and potatoes. It is not about the raw milk pudding we will have for dessert. It is about the family, the eternal souls that at this moment rest their feet under our table. Contrary to what many may think, we did not set out to grow the majority of our own food, and homesteading simply wasn't in our plans or even our vocabulary for many years. We simply set out to raise our family, to have a hearty work ethic, a large dose of ingenuity, and the resourcefulness and skills needed to be a blessing to the world around them. We set out to raise children who will worship the Creator, have a heart for the unloved, and develop the emotional stability to be part of the solution. We set out to foster a family culture of togetherness, generosity, and servanthood.